Hello, my name is Cindy Melendez. Welcome to the Teen Space at the Sorensen Library that is located in Whittier, California. I wanted to start off by discussing signage since I recall both of our textbooks discussing the importance of it. As I walked into the library, I had to ask at the circulation desk where the teen area was. Unfortunately, there were no signs that directed customers to designated areas in the library. I was directed to, quote, hang a left, and I would spot a blue sign that read, teens, unquote. I noticed the sign and walked that direction. I did see that straight ahead was the adult reference desk, and to the right of that was a shelf that divides the reference desk from the teen space. The adult section is right next to the teen space. The reference desk seemed inviting and approachable by teens. When I reached the teen space, I was amazed to see how tiny the area was. I would say the space was about 12 by 24 feet approximately, and would say it took up about 1/16 of the entire library, possibly less. The library, of course, being over 10,000 square feet. I did notice that the furniture was almost non-existent. As you can see, there's one small round table with 4 chairs and 2 chairs with a coffee table. Not very comfortable options. The seating was not at all appealing, modern, or colorful. It was not bright. It seemed something that adults would enjoy. The computer area consisted of 3 computers that are assigned to teens, and there is a sign that makes it clear to all customers that the computers are strictly for teens. If for some reason an adult would like to use them, they would have to ask at the circulation desk. The collection, I would say, was probably the highlight of the entire space. It did consist of up-to-date materials that to me seemed to fit the needs of teens. There is a small section of graphic novels, as well as a good size collection of new arrivals. And they did have a college test preparation area, which I think is critical for teens. As far as the use of the teen space by teens, unfortunately I did not see that. I decided to visit the space one day at 1 p.m. This was during the week, and decided that I would go back later on that day at 6 p.m. Because I really didn't see much traffic in the area. The first visit, I did see one teen sitting on one of the lounge chairs there that was reading a book. And on the round table, there was an elderly person sitting reading a newspaper. The second visit, the 6 p.m. visit, there was an elderly lady with a woman in a wheelchair reading, and the other was using a laptop. So unfortunately, I didn't really get to see very many teens using this space. However, according to the librarian, I did speak to her briefly. She did tell me that there's, quite a few teens that use the space. I probably just happened to be there on a day that there just wasn't much traffic. Overall, the space appeared to be a quiet study area as opposed to a fun and exciting space that teens feel comfortable being themselves. the one great thing was the location. The space was completely on the opposite side of the children's area, which I recall in the Bare Bones Young Adult Services book, that Villancourt did mention that it was crucial that teens be separated from the children's area because they're developing their own person and do not want to be considered children any longer. So that was my visit and experience with the teen space at Sorensen Library. Thank you.